An investigation tonight into a deadly police chase that ended at the Barrow County line. That suspected driver ran away after crashing, leaving his passenger to die in the roadway. The chase began on Atlanta Highway late Saturday in Barrow County. It then headed east on State Route 53, eventually following U.S. Route 29 toward Oconee County. That's where a state trooper performed a pit maneuver, causing the suspect's car to roll over several times. As John Schierick reports, the State Patrol is now investigating why the suspect fled in the first place and whether that chase was justified.
There is a reason that when police use the pit maneuver to stop a high-speed chase, it can be considered use of deadly force. Saturday night, an Athens man was killed in Barrow County during a high-speed chase. Levi Weems and another man were in an SUV trying to get away from law enforcement officers. Weems was ejected from the SUV when a Georgia State Patrol trooper used a pit maneuver to stop the chase, and the SUV crashed. Weems' companion was able to run away and is still on the run. Investigators are not saying why Weems and the other man were fleeing or which one of them was driving.
Is it more dangerous than not to continue the chase?
Attorney Stephen Leibel, who has represented both police and people suing police, says there's no question chases are still often controversial. And now the State Patrol is investigating whether on Saturday night the need to catch the men outweighed the risks of either chasing them or letting them get away. But Leibel says under Georgia law enforcement officers have broad discretion and power to make those split-second decisions.
When you run from the police, you pay the consequences. Better thing to have done, don't run from the police.
Investigators are looking at dash cam video of the chase to see how it all unfolded, and they have not yet released any information about the man in the SUV who survived, who got away. John Schierick, 11 Alive News.